Jupiter. Jupiter specifically is expressing the directive application of bringing forth into revelation the suppressed emotions of each and every single human being within this process of full revelation. The inner hidden rooms of secrets, deception, and lies which have been locked, stored, and kept away from all others as manifested and suppressed forms of emotional turmoil, which have allowed for no honesty with self, has allowed for no relationship with self, but mere projections of required wants, needs, and desires based and founded on pictures, ideas, and others' words in the formative application of the sins of the fathers were the first application and experience and expression of self. Deceit and dishonesty as the belief of the requirement, desire, want, and need for anything and everything in this reality defined as self held onto and kept through fear of loss in the form of any and all relationships. Thus these inner hidden rooms of secrets, deception, and lies that have created a boundary, a wall where self is locked, stored, and kept within the experience of suppressed emotional turmoil and torment so accepted as self. So part of their lives and experiences that self has been forgotten and not realized as our own presence. The true cause and starting point of the creation of this world and experience each human being has as themselves and of themselves through the forgotten hidden rooms of secrets, lies, dishonesty, and deception within them as the walled boundaries with them in the center filled with the turmoil of emotions such as fear, anger, sadness, hate, disgust, inferiority, confusion, etc., which is believed must never be revealed as it's apparently a sign of weakness not able to be shown, lived, expressed, or experienced in this world where survival of the fittest, the strong, the controlled must prevail to be able to exist. Jupiter's self-expression within and throughout the human physical body and their experiences here on planet Earth is specifically placed and manifested as awareness of all and every such emotionally locked, suppressed, and turmoil-based and founded inner hidden rooms of secrets, deception, and lies, and has placed itself as the force within that will bring forth all such emotionally suppressed, hidden, locked inner rooms for full revelation to clear the starting point. The cause of the reason for creation as it's experienced in this moment by all in existence, inevitably putting an infinite stop to the allowed creation of any such experiences, expressions, and manifestations again in existence, until all are standing as and have become the starting point as, I am and I am here. Jupiter as the Moon, Saturn, Mars, Venus, and Uranus stand as one expression in the universe and Earth with all and each human being in the middle where it's lodged, manifested and placed itself within each and every single human being in and on Earth to force out that which have been suppressed, locked away and hidden to be revealed to each and every single human being to understand the reason and the cause as to why they are experiencing themselves as they are in their own experiences of themselves in their world and in this reality on planet Earth, to do forgiveness and corrective action. Mercury. Mercury specifically is expressing the directive application of support through honesty with self within this process of full revelation. Mercury, the cure that is me, is the planet which will be supporting human beings' processes of full revelation to compound to a velocity of such extremities that each being on this planet Earth will experience the process of full revelation to become I am here expression, experience, and application in this lifetime. Mercury as self-expression is the foundational placement of all and everything that must and will be revealed and placed in front of each human being in and as their experience of themselves on Earth to experience and see what is actually being expressed by each human being on Earth, who is each and every single being really in this moment of expression on Earth within deceit, dishonesty, lies, and hidden secrets harbored within self. Thus the truth of each human being on Earth will be revealed in their current expressions of self. When all that has been hidden through justification, excuses, and denials within deception, dishonesty, and secrets is manifested as an experience within and as each human being's world, where there will be nowhere to turn, nowhere to run. When everything that has ever been allowed to be created is here, this is when honesty with self, absolute honesty with self, will be required to direct self from within the chaos, the mess, the destruction, the confusion, the turmoil torment of emotional conflict and being lost, to stand up and take responsibility for what has been accepted and allowed to be created through becoming the slaves to that which we have given our power away to: consciousness, the mind, systems, ideas, thoughts, emotions, feelings, and pictures, to realize and understand how the cause and the final consequences as manifested experiences as ourselves as creations of slavery to consciousness, and through this realization to not allow or accept or become slaves to such creations again. We have seen, understood, and become aware of the dire consequences of becoming allowed, accepted, and participant slaves to consciousness, and within this awareness I honor myself through absolute honesty with self, to not allow myself to participate or become the slave to anything that is not of who I am here in every here-now moment. Mercury as the Moon, Saturn, Mars, Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter is expressed in both the universe and Earth and has placed itself in full expression and manifestation here on planet Earth within and throughout each and every single human being's experience of themselves that are to come through compounding and intensifying all that is not of who each human being really is, all that is to step forth, manifest, and be experienced by each defined as the process of full revelation, Mercury thus within each human being. Within everything that is to be revealed to each one to be supported in the process of understanding and becoming aware of themselves and their own consequential creations are standing as and within each and every single human's constructs and structures that will compound and intensify as Mercury brings them all and everything forth into realization, manifestation, and experience to stand face to face with self in Judgment Day, forgiveness, and corrective action. The Moon, Saturn, Mars, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mercury stand as one though remain within their own individualistic expressions as all and each human being on Earth stand in the middle, the stabilization structures as the Moon, the motion and movement as the river within and throughout as Saturn, the uprooting of deception, secrets, lies, and dishonesties during the storm as Mars for all to see, the placement and manifestations of the allowed creations and experiences to come face to face with each and every single human being's allowed creations as Venus, and the destruction of defined relationships being kept and held onto through fear of loss based and founded on deception, lies, dishonesty, and hidden secrecies as removal as Uranus within and throughout each and every single human being and experiences of themselves. The force which will bring forth into revelation and understanding the inner hidden secrecies as suppressed, forgotten, locked, secluded emotional turmoil as the cause and reason for experience of creation as it stands in this moment as Jupiter, and then Mercury as the compound and intensifying foundation which will support the process of revelation of all and everything that is required and necessary to be known and experienced by all. Mercury has manifested and placed itself within and as everything within each and every single human being that is to be revealed and will step forth and manifest as it as an experience. For humans to realize and see their own demise, to be able to through awareness stand up, take responsibility, and take action through application to not allow such an expression of enslavement by consciousness as creation again. Neptune specifically is expressing the directive application of equality in this process of full revelation. Neptune's specific expression here on Earth is the full revelation of the consequence and effect of allowed and accepted natures of separation within the experiences of humans as themselves and their world. The extent to which separation has been experienced as an allowed and accepted method and way of life as expressed by all and each human being has been to such a vast, intricate, intolerable, manifested, intense nature that the planet Neptune has specifically stepped in within each and every single human being on Earth to stop all and any forms of creation such as allowed and accepted methods and ways of life by all human beings within and as separation. To a certain extent, human beings' lives have been paused, have been discontinued, and have been put on hold because it has been realized and brought to our own attention through awareness and application that if we are to continue within and as separation within and on this planet Earth, we are creating, establishing, and manifesting our own destruction of this planet and all existence and life forms. This method and way of life with the foundational movement and motion of existence within and throughout each and every single human being and experiences of themselves as the river of separation have been discontinued, the flows stopped completely and totally, which is then where Saturn have placed and manifested itself within, as and throughout each and every single human being and their experiences of themselves as the motion, movement, and flows of the river of equality. With the momentum of the river of separation in motion, movement and flow being discontinued, stopped and withheld by Neptune, the due course of the momentum of the river of equality by Saturn will in the first wave of motion. Movement and flow bring forth the process of full revelation by all equally to experience their manifested creation as assisted by all the other planets as allowed and accepted expressions of deceit, lies, secrets, and dishonesties, where the truth of all and each human being on Earth will be revealed and faced to take responsibility and action through practical application as awareness with honesty with self to all equally experience self as, I am here. Separation stops now. It has been discontinued and not allowed to be able to be recreated in any form of expression again. Of this will be made extensively certain. Thus all human beings' worlds will stop and be discontinued as they have based and founded the momentum, movement, motions, and flows of their lives. Experiences of themselves as who they are on separation, which initiates the process of full revelation for each and every single human being to through the realization and understanding as standing up within the chaos, confusion, frustration, hopelessness, and destruction, stand up through honesty with self and awareness to experience and express and become finally equality. Neptune as the Moon, Saturn, Mars, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mercury is in both expressions as one in the universe and Earth with each and every single human being and the experiences of themselves on planet Earth in the middle, standing its ground of discontinuation of all and any forms of creation, momentum, movement, motion, and flow of separation everywhere and anywhere here on Earth. Pluto specifically is expressing the directive application of preparing the way for children to come and who are already here in this process of full revelation. Pluto is specifically placed within and as the foundational structure as I am here, equality and awareness within each and every single child's foundational support structure as their physical body and the experiences of themselves, to not allow any and all children to follow, become, live, or apply through and by the examples of others to walk in the footsteps of the sins of the fathers as those that have gone before them, and through this not allow the continuation of creation by consciousness through separation, which will compound and intensify the method and way of existence experienced by all and each human being on Earth in this moment. All that are and will be experiencing in their unconditional participation of the process of full revelation, where all and everything will be revealed, will turn to the children for insight, advice, awareness, support, and direction as the children will become, live, and apply who each one really is as I am here, equality and awareness. This is also where Neptune in turn have stepped in to discontinue the expression, manifestation, and creation of allowed and accepted separation, where the old world of separation through consciousness, deceit, dishonesty, lies, and secrets through hiding, justification, excuses, and defenses supported by manipulation, control, and greed will end through destruction and be no more, so that the new world as awareness, equality, and oneness supported by honesty with self may step forth into full application, becoming, experience, and expression here on Earth through the example as children. Pluto as the Moon, Saturn, Mars, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, Mercury, and Neptune stand as one expression within the universe and Earth with each and every single child specifically in the middle as the foundational structure within the physical body, connected to Pluto specifically from without the top of the head through the bottom of the feet, and remains and stand as who each child really is. I am here, I remain, I am equality, I am awareness, I am innocence, I am oneness, and I am honesty, with self to prepare the way for the new world to come, where heaven will stand as one and equal with earth, on Earth, and become an example of who each and every single human being is, so existence and each and every single human being may become, live, apply, and experience and express themselves as the manifested creation as one and equal with heaven on Earth. The kingdom of heaven exists inside and as each one The process of full revelation will bring forth this awareness within, and as each one with support through honesty with self as equals. The Sun. The Sun specifically is expressing the directive application of Source in this process of full revelation. The Sun stands as the inevitable becoming and experience of each and every single human being within awareness and equality through honesty with self as the source of infinite I remain constant stability of self. As the Sun as the infinite burning fire, constant and here, so each human being on earth will stand and become the infinite I remain. I am here as the infinite constant presence of self. The Sun within practical application here on earth will burn to ashes the more intricate and refined allowed establishment and structured constructs of consciousness relationship manifestations and creations allowed and supported by human beings' participations and acceptances as self-defined expressions and experiences of who they are, which in more specific reference would be that all refined and articulate self-defined connected relationships to anything and anyone of this world and experience of themselves as themselves will be removed, taken away, burned to ashes. Metaphorically referencing, so each and every single human being will and must stand alone, as all one, within and as aloneness, equality, awareness, and oneness through honesty with self in every moment with every breath, because only then when nothing else exist, nothing else remain, but I remain will the source of each as the infinite I remain constant stability of self here in every moment with every breath be experienced, lived and applied as self in this becoming through the process of full revelation. The Sun is expressed as one in the universe and on earth with each and every single human being standing in the center, manifested and placed as the burning fire here on earth for a moment, which will destroy and burn anything and everything in its path of each and every single human being's physical body and experience of themselves to set each human being free from ties, fear of loss, boundaries, limitations, relationships, connections, separations, and consciousness which have caused trapped, enslaved experiences and existences so each human being may stand and become free in every moment with every breath alone, within and as aloneness to become, live and apply who they are as the source of infinite I remain constant stability of self, here. Thus the statement coming to fulfillment is, I am the resurrection and the life.